off guard by that. Welcome to another Q&A Monday with the two crazy cat ladies.
It's only been a month.
It has been a full month, a little bit longer than a month since we have
Q&As.
gone live for Q&A, which is crazy to us because it's like a normal thing that we do every Monday. And then and then we had this trip, and then we had this trip, and then we had this trip, and then we took a little time to breathe, and we'll tell you guys all about that in our podcast this coming Wednesday. We're going to do a catch-up podcast, also live here on Facebook and YouTube, because there's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories. We have so much to catch up on. I don't think so. I mean, it's like going through my head. I'm like, man, I just feel like we've been like out of touch with you guys.
Hi, Michael.
I'm really excited to be back in the wagon. That's not the right words. Be back in the saddle.
There you go.
Yeah. Be back in the saddle on a wagon on the Oklahoma Trail.
Okay. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Lori. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Michael.
We missed you. Pariah. Hey, guys. You were just on IG. Oh, yay. Thank you for joining
us on Facebook.
Michael, you are my handsome bathroom buddy from CatCon. We were not bathroom buddies, but I met him outside the bathroom.
That's weird.
Right?
That's weird. Okay.
You had the first question of the night. Hi, ladies. So nice to meet you at CatCon. I've been using the Flex as recommended, but I keep seeing reports that spearmint is toxic to cats. What are your thoughts? And spearmint is one of the ingredients in
it's a very small amount of spearmint within the Flex. However, we've had this question for 10 years. So to answer your question, spearmint, the plant, is not actually toxic to cats. Spearmint, the essential oil, can be super toxic, especially if it's this synthetic fragrance. Most of the essential oils. They can call themselves essential oils, but not actually be a true, pure essential oil.
You have to know how they're
extracted. It's a synthetic fragrance. But the spearmint by itself as a plant, and this is a plant pure extract. So this is not it's extracted using alcohol. It's extracted using alcohol, not
I think it's spagyrics.
Is it alcohol? Is it alcohol, or is it that carbon? Anyway, our manufacturer that makes this has been making it for a really, really long time. And we've used it successfully on cats and dogs and humans for
But years. Reach out to us for Jolene. Thank you for 20 stars.
Thank you for welcoming us back.
All those stars go to Mission Meow. And Priya, thank you for the extra help with the phonetics here. On IG, did you see there's a documentary that talks about cat food? And Pam Roussel is in the house. And she nailed it. It is Pet Food, the documentary. And it is fantastic. The Cole Harrington is the director producer, in case there's more that'll come out that we don't know about. But it's Pet Food, and it is an exceptional documentary about.
It is a must see, and it's only it's not even 2 hours long or anything. I want to say it's 70 minutes long. So just a little over an hour. You will be addicted to it from the beginning when you learn what you will learn about pet food. And this is stuff that we learned back in 2005 when we started in the pet nutrition industry. We learned this stuff, but Cole Harrington did such a great job at literally putting this together into a 70-minute clip where you can see he literally went to plants and interviewed pet food companies and talked to the manufacturers and got footage of how the pet foods out there are made and what they're made of, and then how they work around their around the marketing, what they're marketing.
Certain ways that things are defined in order to appear on the pet food bag.
This computer was really happy with
us talking. Is it my thumb or your thumb?
I have no idea.
Somebody's thumb. Is it my thumb?
I wasn't doing a thumbs up.
Anyway, Amber said, for Cricket's first aid kit, will OxyCat work for cuts and sores, or should I have Meow Mist Plus on hand? Either one of those. OxyCat is what I would do for cuts and sores with either one of them. Is I would just put him on a little tissue or something like that, so I can just dab that. Jack is always using his face as a break, so he's always got these boo-boos or whatever all over his face. So I use it as on a little tissue, and I soak into the boo-boo, and that's great. Meow Mist, or Oxycat.
Yep.
And since
we use them both.
Amber, you're a VIP.
We'll use Meow Mist on ourselves.
Yeah, we use them kind of
It's on
interchangeably,
our-
whatever's nearby. Unless it needs to be internal, then we always use Oxycat. Amber, since you are a VIP, and there's a few of you guys in here tonight, we announced just to our email thread. We haven't announced it on social. We did mention it on TikTok and IG before we came on here.
Another 60
Thank you,
stars
Jolene.
for Mission Meow.
We are having a flash sale today for anyone that is interested.
Yes.
Sissy is going to drop the code.
Here.
It's until midnight tonight. And I know we probably should have tried to announce it earlier today on social, but you're here now, so you get.
We got busy because we're back in the game.
I
thought Labor Day means a day of work because it's Labor Day,
Labor
right?
Day.
And I was like, how many people go into labor on Labor Day? Because that would be
funny,
right?
Labor
I'm
Day
sure it
is
happens,
Labor Day,
right?
sure.
It's Labor Day. I'm in labor.
Kelsey, hi. My cat peed in her bed 2 times over the weekend and chewed a hole in a chair. We cleaned it and used Feel Away. Any other ideas? So number one, I would want to make sure it was that you guys were you guys gone over the weekend?
Yeah. Do you know why this happened?
Because if this happens suddenly, if we're peeing in places not usually peeing and chewing holes in chairs that are not usually delicious, then I would want a vet visit. A sudden change in behavior would be my ticket to be like, ooh, let's make sure that there's not a urinary tract infection going on or anything like that. Just do a little blood work, little urinalysis.
But if you know that it's a behavioral issue because say you guys were out of town over the weekend
and she always does
like
something
a
like
staycation
this
or something, and this is like her way of, so this would be her way. I would say the chewing is probably her way of like instead of stress leaking, chewing something else, which is smart. I mean, it's if I were a cat, that would be smart. I'm not going to ruin myself. I'm going to ruin your stuff instead.
Anyway,
but the urinating is their scent brings them comfort. So when they feel nervous, anxious,
or maybe you had a bunch of people
territorial
over for the holiday weekend. If there was something different that was happening, then it could be territorial or behavioral. But a couple other things other than Feel Away. So Feel Away is supposed to help cats not mark because it puts those friendly pheromones out there. We've never had any luck with the plugins. We have had marginal luck with the actual spray, the pheromone spray. So you can look into that. As far as cleaning the area, I would definitely recommend that you have an enzymatic cleaner. There are a bunch that are out there. I know that a couple of people just recommended a few that are like, wow, really incredible. I can't remember what they're called. We are still currently using anti-icky poo unscented. And that you can actually use in your laundry. So like your laundry sheets or whatever, it really helps get those hard to get out pee things out of your laundry. So make sure you're cleaning with that enzymatic.
Yes. New under socialized foster kitten under my bed, Duffy. Sweet Duffy. Recommendations for products and things to help to do or not to do. That is the question. Okay. So products, product that we would recommend, again, there's the 15% off sales going today, but Feline Essential Cat Calm. It's made of 80 herbs, 21 minerals, and 7 exotic plant extracts. It is a really powerful way to help. And it's not a sedative. It's not CBD. It doesn't do the things that the other like calming solutions do, which is calm them down. For Annie, for instance, she's just super scared. And so she is just like, she jets away from everything. She's very, what's it called where you're jittery, skittish. Yeah. She's just scared. This actually gives her more energy. This makes her come out more. This makes her come down the stairs more. So it gives her more confidence. So as far as products, that would be what I would recommend. As far as what to do and what not to do, be calm yourself is what to do, right? What not to do is be anxious or upset about the situation.
Yeah, like don't try to drag them out. Have cool conversations. Let them get comfortable with the sound of your voice.
Sit with the wand toy.
Positive reinforcement, little treats, really just let them take their time. I loved over on IG earlier, Raw Pet Adventures. Am I saying that right? Kara had her cat, a 9-year-old cat, sit on her lap of her own volition for the first time today. So take your time and let your little one.
Hello, Mr. John Becker. Happy Labor Day to you as well.
I hope you're having a labor-less day.
Yes.
And this man has the most incredible voice. I just want him to read me a bedtime story. Just I want to put it out there. Maybe think about audiobooks.
Oh, interesting, Kelsey. They were not gone. The only
Oh.
thing that she could think of is a semi-dirty litter box. It was weird since we were home and no people home.
So I would be,
or if it's an outdoor cat that she saw through the window.
It could be, but if it happens suddenly like that, think about when your baby's last wellness exam was, and that's where you go and you do the urinalysis, you do the blood work, just a little checkup, find out what their body condition score is, all of that. Think about when that last was, and if it's been more than a year, then I would say this is the impetus to pull the trigger and get that done.
Priya, Feel Away does not work with my babies. those plugins have never worked for us either, ever. The spray, so they have a Feel Away, or Feel Away has a pheromone spray that at the time back, you guys remember earlier this year or at the end of last year, it was really, 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 really bad. Like all of our girls were marking everywhere they went, and we could not get it like under control. The Feel Away spray helped if we did it every single day.
Twice a day. So I mean, in the morning when we get up and before
on our
you go to bed.
headboard, then it seemed to help that situation. But it's never been a really for us, but we've heard great things about it from other people.
But remember, it's different for every cat.
Yeah.
Things are different for every cat. And Missy Ann said, my cats are indoor, outdoor, but when they go outside, they don't go to the bathroom outside. They come in and go, then they go back outside. Why would they do that?
Missy, it's because they feel comfortable comfortable inside. So our cats urinating or defecating in is a very vulnerable position that they have to be in. It's a very vulnerable
time for them.
Time for our cats. So outside, they want to explore and they want to do all the stuff and things. But if they know that they can come inside and you do their business without any stress, I would too. Right?
Yeah.
Just come inside, use the litter box, go back out and play. It's a safe place, and that's good.
Jolene awesome. With another 20 stars. Thank you, love.
Thank you, Jolene.
I will drink to that. Gail said my kitten used the bathtub to go to the bathroom to pee. So I would start by putting a litter box in the bathtub, but follow-up question is this a long-haired kitty, or has your kitten ever gotten like litter stuck? Also, why I really don't like clay litter, just period. But our Annie Bell, when she came to us, she's a long-haired kitty, and she does the like deep squat into the litter, so her little hairs got wet and she would get litter clumps. So she started peeing in the sinks, and I think she did that because it was a flat surface, slick surface. So I would do a little investigating into, if the litter's ever been a bad experience for her, look at the kind of litter that you're using and put it in that space, because it could be like we were just talking about, it could be that she feels most safe in the bathtub for some reason.
Amber had, where did it go?
Where did it go?
There it is, Amber. What precautions should I be taking for Cricket when I'm using a topical hormone replacement therapy? I know it's a strange question.
I love this question, and it's a great reminder.
But not really.
Whether it's topical hormone replacement, whether it is muscle cream, whatever it is, this is a great reminder to just be cognizant. If your cat loves to groom you, don't let them lick those areas. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've not read some white paper on what topical hormone replacement lotion does to cats. It's not going to be good. But I wouldn't want my cat licking it. No. But that goes for a number of things.
Yeah, Bengay, we found this out the hard way. Most of our lessons we found out the hard way, okay? But I had, or you had, it was for, I can't remember. One of us had an issue, and we put Bengay,
Mr. Biddles went crazy and licked it and then started foaming at the mouth, and we were
like, oh my God, he's so cute. We watched him because he was just going crazy licking. And we're like, oh, that's so cute. Like, we literally just let him lick this off and never put in our heads. We were in our 20s, but we never put in our heads, like, this is not a good decision. And then until he starts foaming at the mouth. And then we're like, panic. Holy shit. Yeah, it was scary. So
maybe a strange question. I think it's a brilliant question and a great reminder for all of us. And think about this too. If you have a cat that licks your hair, a lot of us are getting very aware of like the deodorants that we use, and we're going natural with lotions and all that kind of stuff. But what's your hair product like? And does any of your hair products say call poison control if ingested? Don't let your cat lick your head.
Luna the Dane, hi there. Hello from YouTube. I feed my cat homemade raw, awesome, and was wondering if I need any other supplements other than calcium because he doesn't get bones, kelp, vitamin E, and muscles for manganese. He gets heart, muscle, meat, liver, and kidney. Do you think that sounds balanced? I am not the person.
We are not formulators
to be able to tell you if that is balanced or not. However, I would absolutely reach out to you. You can go to freshfoodconsultants.org and partner with somebody that does these formulations. I know that that sounds like it's perfectly balanced for a dog, but it's so difficult when it comes to cats that's why there's so few cat foods out there. That's why we gave up in trying to make our own raw food at home unless we use a recipe from somebody else and we're supplementing in with other foods as well. We're so scared of messing it up that
let's be, hold on. Missy, thank you so much for the stars. I do want to say, listen, you can still supplement with a homemade diet all the time. You can use those easy completers or whatever things, the little packets. Those are going to be synthetic vitamins, minerals, whatever. And it's important to note that every different kind of protein has a different nutritional profile. So adding the same packet to different meats is not necessarily going to make it balanced long-term over time. But supplementing your budget with a homemade diet can be helpful. Emma Rutherford on Fresh Food Consultants, who I'd reach out to, she has been formulating for a long time and is brilliant.
Yes, I love Emma.
You are deep in thought. Priya has
Aiden.
Oh, wait a second. Priya said, my babies used to be the best friends and cuddled all the time. Then there was a big scare, which led to a big fight. And all when I was out of town, and the relationship hasn't been the same since. It's been 5 years now. My one cat, I'm going to not say it right, Kiri, is still wanting to love and play with the other cat, Mimo. But Mimo wants nothing to do with Kiri. No more cuddles, nothing. Even when Kiri is just minding his own business, Mimo will just punch him for no reason. And his is too. It's so heartbreaking. This is where a feline behaviorist could be helpful.
Yes.
Because that is the picture of redirected aggression. And that, if you want to know if cats remember stuff, cats remember everything. So depending on who did the redirected aggression, this could be a lingering issue. I know when our babies had it and there was blood because Buddy came to the back door. He's our community cat that comes and visits from time to time. Zorro and Jack went at it, and they are best buds. But there was blood, and it was horrifying. And all the
luckily,
other cats
we were able to catch it quickly, and
but
didn't have
a feline behaviorist. On Facebook, we've got Cat Behavior Alliance. We've got Dr. Marcy Koski with Feline Behavior Solutions.
There's a lot more now,
and there's so many more. Yeah.
That you can reach out to get some advice, some help in those types of situations. That's what they're there for, right? That's why there's a profession and a schooling around feline behaviorism.
And it's helpful.
Aiden, my cat eats wet food and likes many different brands like Tiki Cat, Weruva, Stella, and Chewy, to name a few, but she won't let me rotate. Currently, she eats one brand, couple flavors, rabbit and duck. She will eat this for several months, maybe half a year, until she's sick of it before switching to a new brand. I just want her to consume a variety of foods more often than 6 months, just trying to understand why this is. Because cat. No, so here's the thing, Aiden. Here's what we had to do, and it can take time, so just be patient. But what we had to do was get our cats used to a frequent change of protein. So what that meant, though, and it still means in many cases, is that their favorite food, like their favorite protein, for instance, our rabbit is in our home. Rabbit's hands down the favorite.
Yep.
So the rabbit is going in almost every single meal. And then we'll add in a little bit, just a little bit of another protein. So they'll eat it because they smell and the rabbit, and they're getting a little bit of that other protein in little bits at a time, even though they're not getting a full on duck meal because they don't like duck. We're just adding a little bit of that duck of that other brand into their food, so they just get that variety. That would be what I would recommend. That's what works for us.
I would try too. Like if you
Hi Zayden.
Hi Zayden. If you know that she likes Tiki Cat and River and she's totally on Stella and Chewy's binge right now, then get a little Tiki Cat and try this. Like if you just warm it up to, we call it mouse temperature, it helps open up the aromas and feed it on a platter or a plate, but add in a little bit of the tiki cat. So you're actually giving, like Jay was saying with our proteins, you're giving a little bit of different brands and different variety. And the same meal may not be a whole meal, but over time it's going to be more variety than what she's getting right now. Yolanda. So stressed out, my little Lola is fighting a bacterial infection and she gets antibiotics twice a day, but she keeps peeing in random places. We love her so much, but we don't know what to do to figure this out.
Oh no. What type of bacterial infection? Is this a urinary bacterial infection that she has? I want to know. I want to know more.
Yeah, let us know.
Hi, Rose.
My male tuxedo cat,
Sylvester.
Cute.
I love that name. Is an inside cat. Notice a very small bald spot between his shoulder blades. No signs of mites, bug bite. Skin is healthy. Should we see a vet? Very clean environment. So not scratching it, not itching it, anything like that.
Has he ever gotten a flea or tick treatment between his shoulder blades?
Yeah.
Ever.
Because we've known several cats who have had those the flea and tick treatment, spot-on treatment there between the shoulder blades. And it was like months and months and months later that they just lost the hair there. Yeah. So also follow-up question.
Follow-up question first. Oh, Zayden, my cat died a month ago. So I want you guys to be happy.
Oh my goodness.
Let's toast to your little one. I'm so sorry. Oh. Thank you for still being part of our community. You know, there's such a thing as the cat distribution system. So be on the lookout.
Yes.
Kimberly, also Olive broke her left canine tooth. Hopefully we'll get answers in all the blood work. I missed the first part of that. Teresa is here. Hello.
I missed the first part of that.
Yeah, hold on, Kimberly. We're going to see if we can find it. Or shape. Oh, hello, everyone. So new things in my life. Oliver's sternum per vet visit is what I'm feeling when I picked her up 2 Fridays ago. They had to sedate her, but ran all kinds of tests. I tied her as one of them. Oh, I wonder what's going on.
And then also, what was that also? Also,
she broke her left canine tooth.
Oh.
Poor baby.
Oh, sending so much love to you guys. Keep us posted with the test results. Let us know what they say.
Oh, what is this? Also, I've had my cat since he was 3 weeks old, and he stalks me around yelling at me and biting me numerous times a day. And I was wondering if you think that sounds like play or not. It sounds to me like you've got a little one that has a big prey instinct, like predator drive, right? Like our Friday is this way. She is a stealth predator. And if you don't run out some of that predatory energy, Marilyn Bickle's here. Oh my God. I do carry out. I love you so much. If you're not running out that predatory energy, you will run into behavioral issues. If sometimes it's inner cat relationships, sometimes it's with you, but I would be looking, if your little one is completely healthy. So, then yeah, I think that is that little predator coming out. So, it's like, Pam Bennett Johnson, great books. She's a feline behaviorist. She says, try to make a part of your routine to have still can't achieve this, 2 15-minute play sessions with your cats every day. And that's bringing them through that prey sequence of letting them stalk you, letting them hunt
stalk
you,
a wand. Let's not
you,
do a you.
And then biting you.
Let's not do a you. Let's replace that with a wanted behavior. So like with a wand toy. Take them through that.
Oh, Yolanda said, what is the best cat carrier for
strictly inside cat?
What?
Okay, Rose. So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't rush to the vet. Like I don't think it's an ER type situation. I would just keep an eye on it. If you see it growing,
take a picture of it.
Yeah, take a picture
like
of it
every day to see how it's changing.
If you see that spot like growing, getting like bigger, then definitely a vet visit. But if it's just a tuft of hair that fell out. And there's no other symptom, like no worry about it whatsoever. Has not been on flea medication, pooping and peeing okay. Like then I wouldn't overthink it.
But watch it.
Take a
picture every day. Yolanda, what's the best cat carrier for 2 cats? My 1-year-old cats do not want to go anywhere without each other. It's very stressful when they do. Do you know they actually make, like it sits on the back seat of your car. There's a couple different ones that are out there. I'm thinking one of them, like we've got the stroller, that's the double stroller. So there are two that you can sit right next to each other. But then there's the one that it's a long one. It goes in your back seat. That's a little hard.
I don't know. We don't know the brand name, but that would be, I mean, any extra large guys. I just bought a carrier because I set an appointment for a checkup for our Panthers in like 2 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks after we get back from Dallas and Oklahoma. Anyway, I bought a new carrier literally before coffee on my phone in the morning a couple days ago, and it showed up, and I haven't looked at it yet, but Adrian took it out and she's like, I don't even think any of our cats will fit in that because it's so small.
I mean, Maddie gave it a little test drive and I was like, oh, she's so little.
Do a little bit more because that was not a cheap one either. And I mean, we could take it back. It's Amazon. We can take it back, but that was
Luna the Dane though. So I'll be petting him and then he gets almost mad and starts the behavior. So this is actually, go down the rabbit hole with this. It's actually called petting aggression. And it's where a cat it's just overstimulation. It's their only way of saying like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want you to touch me anymore. But the fact that you mentioned earlier that he does stalk you, there's a lot of energy, it sounds like, that this little one needs to get out. So start adding it. Just start with, if you can, start with 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week if you can, and see if you notice a difference in that behavior. Because I would put some good money on it. Good money.
Yes. Yeah. Patrice. Hello, ladies. I love you. We love you too.
Thanks for being here.
On Facebook to get a live notification, even though joining 22 minutes late. Oh, yay. I'm glad I gave a notification because when it first started, it was like, there's 2 people on it. I was like, we've had it before where we go live and literally it doesn't send out a notification. We send out a text message to hopefully tell everybody that wants to know when we're going live, so that they know in advance that we're going to be live. But that's why, because sometimes Facebook just doesn't send out that notification, and then there's like 3 people here, and we're like, how about we just catch up? Okay, maybe we just do a dance.
Rose, that's great. Okay, all normal behaviors. Oh, Angel, do you want to come say hi? We got to jump off. Come say hi quick. Come on. Rose said, all normal behaviors, I'll take pictures and keep an eye on the situation. Thank you, ladies. Great reminder, too, when we do notice something weird, just to keep an eye on it. Yeah, take a picture of it. I mean, that's a journal in and of itself. Like, when did this start? You go back to the first picture that you took, and it's got it dated and stamped. Look.
She stamped.
Here's our little angel. Oh, baby girl, say hi. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
She's like,
no, I just wanted to sit on your lap. Leave me alone.
Okay, guys. So, Teresa, I forgot to tell you all, I finally was able to get into a vet office here that's just for cats. Yay!
Amazing.
Been waiting since I got the boys 4 years ago. The office is called the Cat Doctor. Oh my gosh, I love that. Guys, I think like we say this, especially if you can't find a holistic veterinarian, and sometimes if you can,
my angel, and
it's still just not necessarily the best fit.
Thank you, Linda.
We personally have found that the feline specific vet clinics are really like, you just feel, it just makes us feel a little bit more like, okay, you know what's going down, right? Like for instance, I was thinking about this today in the car for some reason. When I called to make the Panthers appointment, I said, she didn't ask for my name or anything. She just answered and I said, hi, I wanted to see if I can make an appointment for my 2 Panthers. And I was just thinking today, I was like, at like many normal vet clinics around here, they would probably be like, we don't treat exotic animals. Like, but they were like, oh yeah, for sure. What are their names? Like they know what a panther is. If I were to say, because they're cat people.
Oh, so Doreen, I'm using Cat Calm on a very hostile feral. Her behavior changed dramatically within days. You guys, that's going to be a great reminder to let everyone. Sissy has it down here on the ticker. You guys, we did a flash sale today. We only told our email list. Well, we've been telling social since we've been doing the lives, but it's LDS 15 till midnight tonight.
So if you guys have any products that you need
to re-up, Doreen, thank you for sharing that.
Go get them. Today's the day. It ends at midnight, so
Beautiful,
there's no
baby.
exception. So you gotta get it tonight. So anyway, we love you guys
Love
so
you,
much.
Pam.
Thank you so much for joining us. Love you, Pam, so much. And we will see you guys on Wednesday night. So at 5 p.m. Pacific time, that's 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be going live right here on Facebook and YouTube for our podcast, Back in the Closet. And it's just going to be the two of us because we have so much to catch you guys up on. And there's a lot. And some of it might be like nervous breakdowns and
oversharing
and choking birds. Just gonna say, all right, like these are the things that we got to catch you up on. So stay tuned. Join us then. We love you guys.
We love you. Happy Labor Day. We'll see you guys soon.